So hello there friends, my name is Dominic and today we have the Bosch GHG 180. This is a heat gun or hot air gun as some people refer it to. Bosch is a German company and according to them this is a professional heat gun. It's rated at 1800 watts. So from the picture over here we can see that we only have one accessory inside here, and that's this thing here known as a flat nozzle. So let's open up the box and check inside. I believe this is the nozzle. Made of some metal, also coated for rust prevention purposes. This is the heat gun itself. Professional GHG 180. It has like a big head at the back over there, and I believe this is the switch. So this company might be from Germany, but this tool is made in China. That's the rating over there. It works on 220 to 240 volts. That's the local voltage available to me at 50 or 60 Hz. What I have in Kenya is 240 volts at 50 Hz. So the power rating is 1800 watts. This is a different heat gun from the ones I have used because the inlet for the air is at this place. The other heat guns I have used, the intakes is usually at the back here. And this here we have the other funny looking plug. Here in Kenya we use the British stand plug, but I bought one of these adapter plugs that I'm going to use. It will convert that funny looking thing into a British standard plug. So let's power it and see if some hot air will come out of that. So this being called a gun, you notice that it doesn't have a trigger but a switch, because this thing is supposed to work continuously even without pressing the switch. I can feel some slight warmth. That's a very low speed. So I bet this is how you fix the nozzle. Don't do this while it's hot. It's also good to know that you can also turn it at an angle. So what else is inside the box? It's the manual. So give me like a short moment to go through the manual so that I can explain more when we test the heat gun using a thermometer. So I've been checking the manual and I can see that this thing has 3 settings: the temperature as well as the speed. The speed settings only has 2 speeds, either 350, I think that is revolutions per minute, to 550 revolutions per minute. The temperature is on 3 settings: 60 degrees centigrade, 350 degrees centigrade, and 550 degrees centigrade. I think that information is also written on the packaging over here. You can also see the weight, 0.75 kilograms. This thing also has overheat protection, which means that it will shut itself down once a certain temperature is exceeded. It's also at double insulation. Stationary use. I believe this big back plate over here is so that you can see it's flat. Together with this, you can place it like that and use it like heating some things. You want to heat some things at the top here, you can use it like that. So the lowest setting over here according to the manual is 350 revolutions per minute at 60 degrees centigrade, and that is the one over there. I can feel some slight warmth over there. Let's increase it to level 2. The speed has not changed, but the temperature, I believe, yeah, it's a little bit warmer than before. Actually, that's hot. My hand is way over here, and that's uncomfortably hot. And the third setting, now you've had the motor change its speed. Now we are at 550 revolutions per minute, and the temperature also has increased to 500. It's also glowing red hot over there. Don't want to do too much over here so that I don't want to damage my camera. Let me place it like that. Let's take one of these. This is an infrared thermometer, and just point and check the temperature. You can see outside temperature is at almost 28-29 degrees centigrade, but the nozzle is rising steadily. What about in there? That's 100 degrees centigrade. Let me try and get one of the coils. Let me get the nozzle. So the nozzle is quite hot. You can't touch that. That will definitely burn you. But you can actually touch the outer plastic. It's somehow cool. The handle is quite cool. You can touch it. 30 degrees centigrade. That's 7 degrees centigrade, 31 degrees centigrade. I actually almost burnt my mat over there. So inside there it's a little bit tricky to measure because I don't want to damage the camera or the infrared thermometer. But I'm getting like 120 highest temperatures. That shield over there is what is so the highest temperature I've gotten is 240 degrees centigrade. I don't know why. Is this temperature like in Fahrenheit or degrees centigrade? It's written degrees centigrade, but I can't get my thermometer to work for those high temperatures. From the manual over here, to make the power tool cool down quicker, you can also let it run briefly on its lowest temperature setting. So I've set the heat gun at the lowest possible setting, and this is the recommended setting for cooling the heat gun down. You just place it at its lowest setting at 60 degrees centigrade and 350 revolutions per minute. According to this manual, this is the quickest way that you can cool this machine down, because you are continuously passing cold air from the intakes over here through the coil. Oh, you can also see the color has changed over there. And this being first time use, I can also smell some smoke. So thank you for watching and goodbye. I'm going to post a pinned comment at the top after I've used this machine for a couple of months and see if I recommend it. It's becoming cooler. So I think once you let it in this state so after like 5 minutes, I'll just shut it off completely. That's the recommended way of cooling down this, and make sure you don't make the tip touch any other surfaces. So thank you for watching and goodbye. Also wait for my comment in a few months so that you can know if I recommend this tool.